What's up, everybody? This is Nilla Green with the Beat Room Cool Down. I'm here with Whyz, infamous. How you doing today, man?
Hey, how you doing?
That's good, that's good. All right, so we're gonna get right into the questions. All right, so what's a song that you love that you never get to play in your sets?
I mean, I don't even know if I could really think of one. Because, everything I do, like, when I'm playing songs, it's usually I'm using them, like, as a connection to a point in my life. It's almost like therapy for me.
Okay.
Like, that's why I play a lot of acapellas and stuff from, like old popular songs and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, because I remember a time when I, was listening to some stupid, pop music or, rock music back in the day.
Yeah.
Just better time. So it's almost like curating your life in a set.
Okay, so you just kind of like don't really have any limitations kind of style, right?
No, well, I mean, I try to produce anything I want to play. I'm going to produce into something I can make if I can't find it already.
Okay, gotcha.
That's sort of my philosophy.
All right. What's the first moment you thought that this DJ career was going to take off?
When I got my first major residency.
Okay.
Like, it's just been, ironically, it didn't take off after there. I ended up going on break for 8 years and then come back to it. And now I'm, some people can call me delusional, whatever you kind of got to be though, I guess. If you want to actually get past the local level, I mean, fighting against all the odds is crazy. Delusional people are sort of the successful people in the end.
Yeah, they are. All right, what's the weirdest place you ever DJ'd?
Probably like one of my kids' functions was kind of surreal.
Yeah.
Also, there was a boat dealership. They did like a boat rally.
Yeah.
That was a fun time too.
So you were on the boat?
No. They were just literally like we're at this at the marina.
Oh, okay.
And they were like they set it up. They try to like pawn off like it's like some free entertainment thing, but really they're just trying to sell you. You get there and they have a bunch of boats. There's one like
okay.
trying to sell you boats. Chris Crass.
That's funny.
Because I lived off a lake back when I was
like
younger.
A party, but it's like a selling boat party.
Yeah, it's like just like it's like a car going to a car dealership. And they have a DJ and everything.
Yeah, it's like going to we call them things where they sell the timeshares, and you're just like, hey, come to this event, and you're like, you get there and it's like, hey, you want to buy something?
It's like you get a free trip to Vegas and they try to sell you the whole time.
Yeah.
The worst. My parents had one of those, I think. It's like buried in them.
Oh, the timeshares?
Yeah, and they're inheritable too.
That's funny. What's one rule that you used to swear by that you completely broke as you got better?
Mixing in key.
Yeah.
Probably. I mean, like as I became a producer, started to understand how musical keys work.
And
how in each key you have multiple keys going on, so you can listen for it and understand that like most tech house and house songs in general, you only use like either the root note or like maybe two extra notes. So like where most people are like you can only mix like four, A minor, whatever, You can sort of jump all over the place a little bit if you're understanding what you're listening to.
Yeah, that's true. If you know your catalog, if you know your songs.
Yeah.
That's true. All right, what's a transition or trick that you rely on when you're transitioning?
I do probably do bass swaps and those.
Bass swaps?
But yeah, I do them at I'm really conscious of when major changes are gonna happen in my tracks. It's so that I'm doing that, it's like you're having a change in bass line, but it's fluid and dramatic at the same time. It's not just like, oh, switch, wow, impact. I try to make it to where it feels like it progressed somehow.
Okay, that's good. Yeah. All right, what genre do you think is most misunderstood?
Most misunderstood genre?
Today, yeah.
As a whole genre, probably house. I mean, there's so much stuff that people are tossing into tech house now that is nowhere near tech house.
Yeah, true.
Tossing into regular house that's belongs. I mean, I remember when you had like electro house, you had tech house, you had house, you had Dutch house, all these different categories. Now they've married it down to 3. It's wild. Or 4. Like Afro house too. You have Afro house, you have house, tech house, bass house now.
Yeah.
But then and then there's 800 other things that are house too. But
deep house, electric house, all the stuff. Yeah.
You go on there though. There's not that many. There used to be a lot more. And it's like, I think they need to open up those categories maybe a little more, because there's a lot of stuff that they're trying to pigeonhole the place.
Yeah, that's true. Especially like in Afro House, they're trying to fit like a whole bunch of genres into like one.
Yeah, just because it has like one sort of synth that's Afro housey.
Yeah, or like a rhythm. The rhythm's like, okay, cool. Man.
I've never understood like the whole subgenre thing though. It's like it's really overly technical. A lot of people.
Yeah, sometimes it gets confusing. People
get tribal on
this. And like, I don't know.
Then you get those people that are like total nerds about it, and they're like, bass house or polka house.
That's funny.
Runs at 132.
All right, if someone listened to just 10 minutes of your set, what would they take away from it?
Probably appreciation from just more than like electronic music.
Yeah.
I mean, I try to bring as much in as I possibly can. When I first started DJing on vinyl, back in the day, my intent was to like take my dad's old stuff, because he had a huge record collection of like, Jimi Hendrix, The Doors, and Janis Joplin. I'm thinking, I'm gonna take those records, I'll mix them electronics, that'd be awesome. And I realized I couldn't do that. I worked back then. And then so, I kept going with it, and then the digital thing came around, and it kind of opened up the door for that to even happen.
Yeah, true.
In many different ways. Like even live, like you could take, now with stems and everything, you could take something, if you're, using those kind of systems, like something that's from the 60s, and like the original version, and just, move the tempo up, cut out everything else, and run the acapella right there.
Yeah, and make it happen. Yeah, that's true.
Or you could do it at home, like, on whatever DAW you're using.
Yeah, true. All right, what's a DJ habit that you secretly hate?
That's a secret. I mean, probably the whining.
The whining?
Like about whining, everything. Like it's like every week, like you go online, every week we DJs do the sync button, or the what is it, super saturated, or everybody's playing for free, I'm not getting paid. I mean, there's always DJs are like, it's, for some reason they would just cry about everything. I'm just over it with that.
That's not gonna help anything.
You know what? Do your path, like work your path. Like that's all you need to concern yourself about. If someone chooses a sync button, guess what? They built it in there. Do it. I mean, you're complaining about that still. Pioneer made a controller last year that actually mixed down from 170 to like 130 by itself. You just press one button. And it's not like sync. It literally brings it down. It's crazy.
I mean, that's like, when you play video games and they're like someone's using the same move all the time, right? It's like, oh, you're cheating. Like, nah, it's part of the control. It's an actual move that you can do. So
you're camping.
Part of the game. Right. So it's part of like so. Yeah, I don't get people complaining about all these features that
do your thing. It's just like everybody's gonna be different. No, that's one of the beautiful things about music and DJing and all that stuff in general is like there's not just one path. Like everybody's journey can be different in this thing. There's not one method of DJing. I've never heard two DJs that sound exactly the same.
Yeah, true.
I mean, they're similar, but never exactly the same. They always do something different than the other guy.
Yeah, that's true. All right, what's one track that you overplay that you would still play if you had a gig tonight?
Calling Me.
Okay.
I mean, unless they like explicitly like cut out like anything that anybody can understand is recognizable anyway, I'll probably put it in there at some point. Some new remix comes along. I made a couple myself. I mean, I don't know. That track is always sort of made a connection to it. I mean, it came out while I was overseas, when I was deployed back in 2000. So, like, I just listened to it over there, I guess.
Okay. All right. Who's an artist or DJ that changed your approach to your sets?
Changed my approach to my sets. I don't know if it's necessarily just one. It's like anybody I've ever played with. Like I've sat there and watched what they're doing and cannibalized something of theirs. Maybe like I found, like I played with, shout out Curtis over at Saigon. Some of the stuff I saw him doing with looping, I've sort of integrated a little bit of that just recently. But I wouldn't say just one. I've never looked at a DJ and said, oh, I mean, maybe when I went to like Tomorrow World, like our Nicky Romero play and stuff.
Yeah.
Like all those mashups they were doing then, that sort of caught my ear a little bit.
Okay. All right. So
I went in that direction.
Like some
I went in that direction more of that festival mashup style.
Yeah.
I kind of like the impactful changes, like, out of nowhere, different drops. drops
And stuff. Okay. All right. To you, what separates a DJ that lasts from a DJ that fades away?
Probably attitude.
Okay.
I mean, 100% back to the whining thing.
Yeah.
If you're going to sit there and blame, gatekeeping and all these other things for holding you down, and you're never getting, in the end, you're not going to get much anywhere. I mean, it's, like I said, worry about yourself. Don't hate on others. There's a difference making jokes. And I've busted on plenty of my DJ friends with bad, made some, make jokes about some silly little nuance they do or whatever.
Yeah.
But I mean, overall though, just have a good spirit. And focus, like I said, focus on your path. Like put the work in. Like that's really what it is. I mean, don't get caught up in the parties. Don't get caught up in the, in just, being popular or any of that nonsense. All that's noise. Like the real work, sitting at home in front of your computer, actually learning how to make music and moving, and that's how you're gonna get to, the bigger stages and all that other stuff. It's, it's really, I wouldn't even say it's a talent business, it's an effort business.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Business is a necessity, you know what I mean?
I mean, there's so many things that can assist you now, like technology-wise, whether you don't know much about music theory, there's stuff that can fix that for you.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's all about how much effort you want to put into where you want to go and doing it the right way and understanding how to do it the right, with, what's going to be most effective, like, forcing yourself to do content if you're shy.
Yeah, that part.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, that part. All right, what are you currently trying to get better behind the decks, if anything?
Behind the decks?
Yeah.
I don't know if I mean...
He's like, I'm already good. I don't need
I didn't say that. I'm already the best DJ ever.
I'm the best.
Yeah, you gotta think that saves sometimes.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
But I mean, behind the decks is like, when I sort of come across stuff, I learn it. I mean, most of what I'm focusing on now is music production.
Okay.
Which is a whole different monster. I mean, DJing is one of those things, it's like, the way I came up with it and the way I've always seen people, I can almost tell in 30 minutes if somebody can DJ or not. If they're wasting their time or if they've got something to go with it. It's not that really hard. It's like, count to 4, start on phrase, do that, all that stuff. Like when you get into the production side of this business, it's like there's mixing like 4 sounds together and make space for all of them and all that stuff. That actually takes an education.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
That if you're gonna invest your money out there, learn how to produce. That's where you're going to actually make your money back from. Spend your money on production, education, understand that stuff.
For sure. At the Beat Academy.
Yeah. Or Elevate too. That's where I go.
Yeah. Oh, okay, cool.
Shout out to my guy, Mike Sepulveda.
I'm just kidding, bro. All right. So where can everybody follow you?
You can follow me on Instagram. WHYZ_Z_Z_. And I'm playing at Saigon. I play at Saigon sometimes. I play at I do a Skyway party every first Saturday of every month. It's free for the world. And we actually are going to be giving kite surfing lessons there now. It's
kite
cool.
surfing?
Yeah,
cool.
It's interesting. So so anywhere, look for Whyz Sleep.
All right, man. Thanks, man. Thanks for being on the show. You know what I'm saying?
It's good seeing you.
Yeah. So make sure you follow him and make sure you stay tuned for more. We'll see you next time. All right, peace.